what is the difference between customer service and customer experience? Great question. And to be frank, the answer is pretty simple. But let's break it down so we truly understand where the nuances lie. And we're gonna do it from right here at my home and in my garage in Boca Raton, Florida, on this week's episode of The Loyalty Loop. Why are we in my garage? Because we need a new garage door. And we're gonna use my search for a new garage door to break down the difference between customer service and customer experience. You see, a few years ago, we traded in the winter storms of Boston for the hurricanes in South Florida. And as a result, we need a new garage door because the current garage door is not hurricane safe. Actually, I think they call it hurricane rated, but I don't know anything about garage doors. So who am I gonna call? Let me show you who I'm gonna call. You gotta come inside though to see that. So come on inside. There you go, can you see it? Can you see that? Yeah, let me explain. You see, we bought this house about a year ago, and on the back of the garage door is this sticker. Garage door tune-up, $39.95, the doorman. They give you the phone number and it says sales and service. Now, I don't call the phone number immediately. That's not how I buy, but what I do is I pop open my phone and I search for the doorman in Boca Raton, and boom, there you go. I get their website. Now, I click on their website just to check it out, and it looks, pretty good. And I'm looking for a hurricane door. So I click on the very first mention of hurricane garage door. Oh no, page not found. What a bummer. But I hit the back button on my browser and I surf a little more and I read some of the testimonials, and they look good, right? Yeah, these are good testimonials. But no one posts a bad testimonial on their website. Ding. So I hit the back button again, I go to Google and I check out the customer reviews on Google, and it looks pretty good. 4.5 out of 5 stars, that's pretty good. Read the lowest rated reviews, and you know what? Look, everybody has a couple of bad reviews, and it looks like these owners are very responsive with their Google reviews. They seem to have responded to every single bad experience. So I go back to the website here and I find the Contact Us link and I fill out the form. Ugh, I hate forms on your phone. They're so... And boom, I submit it. And I wait. Now, everything you have witnessed so far is part of the customer experience. You see, an experience is an event or occurrence that leaves an impression or not. So, those little emojis that are popping up as I go through my consumer journey, those little micro moments are the impressions I get from the customer experience. So to be clear, the customer experience is a series of events or occurrences that leave an impression on someone or not. Now, I just submitted that form. So I go to my email and I check for like a confirmation or something, and nothing. No. You see, I'm even wondering if I submitted the form correctly. There's no confirmation. You see what I mean about the impression I'm getting? All right, now let's fast forward just a couple of hours, okay? Yes, I got an email from these guys. Let me read it for you. Hello! Give me the size, either a 16 by 7 or a 9 by 7. I can price insulated or not insulated. If price is good for you, we can come out. Thanks, Keith, the doorman. See, that's the impression I get because it's legitimately written in all caps. He is yelling at me. The doorman is screaming at me. Yeah, sad face. You see, this isn't the kind of response I was expecting. Keith assumes I know what insulated and non-insulated are. I mean, I have no idea even what he's talking about in this email. But this email is part of your customer service. You see, customer service is interpersonal advice or assistance given to someone during and after the sale of a product or a service. Make sense? And now I have to apologize because I forgot to shoot some video when the doorman actually did come to my house to talk to me and give me an estimate. So we're gonna use some file footage. The guy who showed up, his name was Jim. He was really nice. He is the doorman, or one of the doormen. He gave me this catalog, gave me a business card in case I wanted to contact him, and he started to fill out an estimate. And as soon as he left, I felt pretty happy, actually. Now that visit from Jim fits perfectly into our definition of customer service. The key here is the word interpersonal. It's one-on-one communication. Now here's where I want to explain the nuance difference. You see, Jim does send me an email a few hours after he meets with me at my house, and that is part of the customer experience. But the contents of that email, and even the 2 quotes he attaches, those are part of his customer service. You see, customer service is part of an entire customer experience, but it is not the same thing as a customer experience. Now, before I tell you what I'm gonna do with my garage door, here's a suggestion for you. Take a few minutes to think about your customer or client or prospect's customer experience. In fact, get in their shoes and walk through the steps they take and the interactions they have with your brand. Now attach an emoji to each of those experiences. What is the impression your audience, your customers, your clients, and your prospects are getting from each of those touch points? Basically, at the end of the day, do you see more smiley faces than frowny faces, or thinking faces, or confused faces, or angry faces? What does your customer experience say about you, your company, and even the service you deliver? And let me ask you this, how does this video make you feel? Just drop an emoji below so I know where this video fits in your customer experience with me and my brand. I sure hope it's a happy face. See you next week on another very, very special episode of The Loyalty Loop from Boston, Massachusetts. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go and search for a couple of more garage door vendors, because overall, my customer experience with these guys hasn't been great. It's leaving me frowny faced or confused or something. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time in my Loyalty Loop.